What's up YouTube, this is AVXHD, and this is the new 4th generation Apple TV. Apple's new Apple TV connects to your TV via HDMI. Unfortunately, it does not support 4K yet, which is a bit of a disappointment. The new Apple TV also has Dolby Digital Plus 7.1 surround sound, 802.11ac Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.0, and the new Siri remote. Unfortunately, I live in a country where Siri for the Apple TV is not available. This is the 64GB version of the Apple TV. The setup process is very straightforward, and it took me only 5 to 6 minutes to get set up manually. What I mean by this is when you start to set it up, it gives you the option to pair with your iOS device, which will automatically sync your Apple ID and account details. However, this requires your device to be in iOS 9.1 and will not work with the iPad 2. The other option is to set it up manually, which is what I did, and that's pretty simple as well. The only thing is you have to enter your Apple ID and password manually. As a whole, the new Apple TV with its new tvOS is pretty simple to set up and not very hard. So once the setup process is complete, you'll be greeted to a page like this, the tvOS home screen. So this is the main dock on which I have search, music, photos, App Store, and iTunes Movies. These apps are the apps which will already be there when you first go onto the home screen. Underneath that we have all the other apps like computers and settings, and then all apps which you've installed from the App Store. As you can see, I have installed YouTube. Jumping back into the Movies app, we are taken into the iTunes Movie Store homepage, which is a selection of movies which you can buy and rent from. Going back onto the home screen, the next app is the App Store. The TV App Store has got quite a large variety of apps on it already. It's got tons of games and entertainment apps. On the top we have various tabs, just like on the App Store on your iOS device. We have featured, top charts, categories, purchased, and search. The next app is Photos, which you can link up with your iCloud account. Of course, you can always just AirPlay your photos from your iOS device. The same goes for music. That was just a quick navigation guide, and if you guys want to see a full in-depth navigation guide, leave a like and drop a comment down below. So the new 4th generation Apple TV is a bit taller than its predecessor, as you can see in this clip from Dom Esposito. I'll drop a link to his video down in the description below. Overall, nothing big has changed in terms of design. The Apple TV doesn't have many ports. It has a power connection, an HDMI port, an Ethernet port if you don't want to use Wi-Fi, and a single USB-C port, which can only be used for service, for example recording the screen of your Apple TV. Unfortunately, Apple TV does not support 4K video output, which is a bit disappointing and makes no sense, as now even the iPhone shoots in 4K, and it would have been nice for you to see your iPhone footage through the Apple TV in 4K. The new Siri remote is small but functional. At the very top of the remote there is a touchpad, just like a trackpad on a MacBook, and it is used to navigate throughout tvOS and is sort of replacing the D-pad in the normal remote and even like the D-pad on the previous gen Apple TV remote. Just on the bottom of the touchpad we have two buttons, a menu button and a home button. The menu button functions as a back button and also to view menus within apps. The home button is just as it sounds. It takes you back to the main screen of the Apple TV, and with a double press it opens up multitasking just like on an iOS device. Underneath the menu button there is a Siri button for Siri voice search, but for countries which don't have Siri, it's just a search button. Below that there is a play pause button, and next to that there is some volume buttons which control the volume of your TV. So that's it for this video guys. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more Apple TV content, then drop me a comment down below. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. You can find me on these social networks, and until next time, this is AVXHD.